Grandparents and grandchildren's roles. Lisa and Keiko talk about their grandparents.
What a pain.
What's the matter?
My grandparents are coming in today from California. They're probably landing now.
So, what's wrong with that?
They're going to stay for 2 weeks.
That sounds great. I wish my grandparents were coming.
Great. Are you kidding?
Why? Don't you miss them?
No way. All they ever do is lecture me.
About what?
They're always so serious about my future and stuff. Don't yours do that?
Oh, they do sometimes, but I haven't seen them in 3 years. I miss them a lot.
Do you really?
Yes, we used to live together.
Oh, I can't imagine having to live with my grandparents. What was it like?
I loved it. When I was little, my grandfather took me for rides on his bike. We used to go to the park every day to feed the birds.
That's nice. My grandparents never did anything like that with me. They always lived far away.
You only see them once in a while, so why don't you get along with them?
They're so old-fashioned.
What do you mean?
They think that everything should stay the same, that each generation should be the same as the one before.
Yeah, I guess my grandparents think that way too.
They think you should always prepare for the worst. They spent their lives saving for a rainy day.
Yeah, mine too. But it must have been difficult to survive during the war.
Yeah, mine had a hard time during the Great Depression.
My grandparents had to work hard. They tried to build a secure life, and they always worry that something terrible like that will happen again.
Well, how can you prepare for the future? A nuclear war could end the world tomorrow. All the preparing in the world still wouldn't do any good.
But that won't happen. People won't let it happen.
How can you be so optimistic? We've already turned the ozone layer into Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese?
Yeah, you know, there are a bunch of holes in it.
Oh, right. But we can't blame that on our grandparents.
Yes, we can. And our parents.
And ourselves then.
Yes, but my point is that the future is uncertain. So why waste time preparing for it?
Well, I think that there's a balance.
How?
Well, our grandparents were always working for a better tomorrow, right?
Right.
And we live more day to day. But I think that we can enjoy today and prepare for tomorrow at the same time.
You're probably right. But it's so hard to figure out how.
Well, maybe that's what grandparents are for. So do yours bother you about anything else?
Yeah, they don't like my boyfriend.
Why not?
Because he's not an American, and they haven't even met him. Can you believe that?
Wow, that's terrible. My grandparents want me to marry a Japanese man.
But we don't live in isolated communities like they used to.
Have you talked to them about it?
Yes, but they don't trust my judgment.
Well, maybe there's a way to convince them.
How?
Invite your boyfriend over to meet them.
Oh, I don't know. What if they don't like him?
Of course they'll like him. He's so sweet. You can't lose anything by trying.
Maybe you're right.
So, what are you waiting for?
You want me to call him now?
Why not?
Okay, I will.
After Lisa calls her boyfriend, Keiko asks her about it.
So, how did it go? Is he coming over?
Yes, but it wasn't easy to convince him.
Why? What happened?
He's a little nervous about meeting my grandparents. I told him how they feel about him.
What did you do that for?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. I didn't think he'd ever meet them.
Well, it's too late now. But don't worry about it. He's coming, isn't he?
Yes, that's true. He's pretty brave.
Don't worry. I think it should go well. Well, I'd better go now.
Why do you have to go? I want them to meet you, too.
Not today. You haven't seen them in a long time. I'll come over again soon.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks. I need it.
The next day, Lisa calls Keiko to tell her how things went with her grandparents.
Hello?
Hi, Keiko. It's Lisa.
Oh, hi! So how are your grandparents?
They're fine. And guess what?
What?
They like my boyfriend. They really enjoyed talking with him.
Oh, that's great.
My grandma said I made a wonderful choice.
I told you they would like him once they met him.
Yeah, you were right. I guess I was making the wrong assumptions, and I think they're starting to mellow in their old age. They're accepting that the world is changing after all.
Well, that's what grandchildren are for.